Welcome to the world of Weatherby. I'm Britt, and you just walked into my world. Today we got these French lamb racks, and this one here, I done got it all cleaned up and ready to do some goody things to it. And this is what it actually looked like in the store when you buy it. So I'm going to take the back of it just like you would a rib and pull this membrane off. You want to get all this crud out of there, just like on ribs, because that just makes things look ugly when you cook them, and it's rough on your chew, you might say. So we're going to get that off there, pull that away. We're going to set that over there. And then on this side, you see all that ugly fat? You know, I don't know if this is what you're supposed to do a rack of lamb, but it's how I'm going to do it because I don't like all that kind of stuff. I'm just going to cut it off there. You want to make sure your knife is good and sharp, because you don't want to take the meat off because these things ain't cheap. And you want all of it you can get. And I want to tell you something about lamb. Lamb it's awesome. It's amazing. It is probably one of your leanest cuts of red meat. It's almost like if you had venison or elk or something to chew on, to cook up. It's really good. I know you probably just hadn't had it. I didn't grow up eating much of it, but I like it. So anyway, I just want to get this fat off there because we're going to cook these things whole, and we're just going to cook them for a short period of time at about 400 degrees, and we like to serve them up in no more than medium rare. And I know a lot of people don't like that, but you know, some things you really need to have rare or medium rare. If you go much more than that, then you're just making it not as good. It's going to be chewy. I hope y'all doing all right with this coronavirus shit still. I know I'm done with it. I know several people that have had it. I'm ready just to get it over with personally. And I know some people that had it, it wasn't too bad. I know other people that had it, it wasn't too good for them. So, you know, I don't want to go get it, but then again, it's like, I think that we're all going to end up with it eventually. And if you're like me, you probably ain't going to go get the damn virus, the shot or whatever the vaccine is. All right, as you can see, there's not much there. And you got a pretty rack of lamb now. All right, now is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stack that right there. Get that out of my way. Wash my hands off a little bit. I'm going to pop some of our fresh garlic that we love around here. And we're going to throw it in this little goofy thing back here behind me. And we're going to put some rosemary in it. This garlic is amazing. If you ever have a place to grow garlic in your yard, on your farm, or wherever you're at, do it. Because you can't buy anything like it at the store, that's for sure. I'm going to show you something here, and I just pop it. Then you peel it. If you were here, you could see the juice on it. Just runs right out of it. We're going to use this though, and we got some rosemary we cut out of the garden. And we're going to put that in the food processor, and we're going to chop it all up really good. I love garlic. I don't know about you people, but I think garlic's amazing. I use it in basically all my products, except for the mustard, of course. And but garlic's a lot better for you than salt. Guarantee you that. So anyway, we have the garlic all ready to go. I'm just going to put this over here. Unfortunately, my island does not have a plug on it, as you can see. But that's okay. Then we have this beautiful rosemary. And we're just going to take that and we're going to peel it right off there. You can chop it up. You don't have to do it the way I'm doing it if you don't have a food processor. Just peel it off there, take your knife, and chop it up. Just chop it up. Just keep chopping it up. And it'll be good. So is what we're going to do, though, is we're going to make like a paste to go on top of this. And we're going to use a little balsamic vinegar in it. And we're going to use some of our tavern mustard. See how easy that is? Just peels right off that stem. Boom. You don't want this woody part of it, though. Okay, so we have the garlic and we have the rosemary. And we're going to put our lid on there. And we're going to pulsate this until it's already done, hopefully. And of course, he wants to give me shit tips today. Maybe because I ain't had no beer in me yet. You just want to do that. Looks pretty good. Some of it climbed the side. So we're going to push it back down in there. And we're going to do that again. Maybe we'll just pulse it like that. Okay, now, what we want is we want a little olive oil. So we're going to pour a little olive oil in there. And it just runs down in there. Now the fun part. We got some of our tavern mustard. This will give it a little good little sweetness, little bite. But it's amazing what this mustard does when you cook with it. The heat kind of vanishes a little bit on you. So you don't have to worry about that. And then we got balsamic vinegar. We're going to pour a little of that in there. And hopefully this will come out like a little paste. I think it will. You know, when I do a lot of this stuff, it's usually my first time because I'm going to try something different for you all. And I don't know much about cooking. I'm like most people. I'm not trained. It's just something I've always played around with doing. Yep, looking good. Don't know how thick it is, but we're going to find out, aren't we? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to rub this on this meat. Can I cheat? Got a little kick to it. Anyway, so we're just going to smear that on there. We're going to let this sit at room temperature for an hour or so. I'm going to put it on there like that, because I want to put some on the back side of it. Because the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of our garden blend on it. And then I'm going to show you how I'm going to set it up. It's really pretty cool. But we got our garden blend. This stuff is fantastic. It has really restaurant ground mustard. I'm not mustard. Restaurant ground black pepper. See how pretty that looks? And it has garlic granulars, onion, green and red bell peppers, dehydrated of course. You can see, you know, when I do something, it doesn't take much. Cooking doesn't have to be difficult. It's only if you don't, you think it is. Okay, so there you go. And that's what we're going to do. And but now, like I say, we're going to let this sit room temperature for a while. But when we cook these bad boys, we're going to take and we're going to put them like this out on our grill. And they're going to look so pretty tied together. Can I do it? Maybe I'm supposed to do it the other way. Seems like it's working pretty good though. So anyway, we're going to cook it just like that. So when it comes off the grill, it's going to look just like that. But it's going to be cooked. It's going to be flavorful. And it's going to be good. That is a promise. Like I say, we just kind of do things around here the crazy way. Now we're going to cook this at about 400 degrees. And it'll probably take about 20 to 25 minutes. And I might stick a little meat probe in there and double check and see what temperature should be as far as the inside. But then once it's all done, is what we'll do is we're going to slice steaks out of it. So this thing here, if you served 2 steaks per person, you would get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 16 little steaks. So you serve, 2 per person. And it's going to be awesome. Guarantee you. And anyway, so I'm going to let this sit. And in the meantime, I'm going to get the grill going and try to get me a cold beer. And who knows? We're going to do something fun. We've been working our little butts off since 4 o'clock this morning. And it's time to rock and roll and enjoy the last half of the weekend. It's 4:26 on a Sunday, and we're still at it. Been up for 12 hours, and we're going to enjoy the rest of this Sunday. So anyway, we'll catch you out on the grill here shortly. And until then, enjoy yourself. We're going to take these lamb chops off. We're going to set them on our plate. We got the glove for the vegetables. And we're going to pull them vegetables off, and then I'm going to go inside. And we're going to cut them open just to see what they look like. And hopefully they're just right. I think they're about 120 degrees. So we're going to take them inside and I'm going to show you how to slice them. So catch me in a minute. Welcome back to the world of Weatherby. You know my name, so I ain't going to tell you. Anyway, we got our vegetables done. We got our racks of lamb done. And we're going to show you just what it looks like on the inside. Smells wonderful. I wish I could show you how good it smelled. But okay, it's what you want. Is you got that rack of lamb. And you just want to take your knife right down in between there. And you cut it. And like I said, you give one, you give two to each person. And you got your heck of a meal with a side of whatever. Today we have the roasted zucchini, summer squash with onion and peppers that we got out of the garden. And we have this lamb chop that just looks wonderful. It's amazing. Oh yeah. But remember, share our YouTube page with your friends. Subscribe to our YouTube page. Come to see us on our Facebook page at Weatherby Rubs and Sauce. And share that with your friends. Stop in our web store at weatherbyrubs.com. We're adding products. I wouldn't say weekly because it takes a little bit more time. But we've added pickles in the past couple weeks. We've added our garden blend that we've enjoyed for the past 12 to 15 years. We're going to come out with some other products that we've been farting around with lately. And I'm telling you, they all rock. We aren't going to put anything out there that's junk. Because we don't work like that. We enjoy what we do. And I'm going to enjoy this for my dinner tonight. I'm not sure what you're having, but you know what I'm having. So until next week, y'all stay safe. And enjoy a little bit of life. Enjoy cold beer, cool glass of wine, or whatever your favorite drink is. And that's about it.